Alright, so if I had to make my choice now, what would I choose? That's kind of the big question. I'm not sure. I really like the front end of this ship, and I like all the animations and the design and the thought outwork of the turrets. I don't know that I like I know inside the ship also looks really cool. So this is really a tough choice for me. I was thinking before I got to see them that I was thinking the Four Horsemen. But as I'm in them and around them, Shard Collectives just has a different feel. Like, it actually not necessarily feels bigger, although the ship does. It looks like it might be a little bit bigger. It's hard to say. Yeah, it's really hard to say. There's some material work on this ship here, the Shard Collective ship here, that feels more polished than the Four Horsemen. Not to say that textures can't be worked on. Actually, they can be. So it kind of comes down to what kind of ship do you like? Do you like the silhouette of this ship with the nice boom? Oh, this one's called the boom sling, isn't it? Because it's got the boom sling here, or the boom. It kind of just really offsets it. I'm gonna have a really tough time deciding which one to vote on. This is not something that I'm gonna be able to just say, okay, yeah, it's one or the other. This is tough. It actually is very tough for me. I'm not sure which one I would vote on. I like how much work and detail that Shard Collective has put in on the ship. All the texture work is really fantastic. I can't get under this. That's sadly annoying. Get me in. I want in. I like the thruster placements. Oh, this one is missing its gun. Okay, so both of them are missing their gun mounts. Okay. Where's the turrets on this one? There's supposed to be turrets, and I'm not seeing them. Are they on the side? Oh, okay. Yeah. It's right there. So that's the side turret, and there should be two of them. Should be one on the other side. The guns appear to be missing on both of these ships. Yeah, there's the other turret. As far as turret placements for defensive capabilities, I'm liking the Four Horsemen turret placements better. Just in my opinion, I think it'd be fun to be able to have two different angles here. Like you can see that you've got the front turret down on the bottom underbelly, and then you've got a top turret over the top everything. It's got a good almost 360-degree view of the entire battlefield, whereas on Shard Collectives you're going to be running into your engine nacelles and have big blind spots on your engine nacelles. And so in regards to that, the Four Horsemen's turret placements seem a little bit better, especially for the top turret. The bottom turret's going to have not very much view from the back of the ship, just because you're going to have, again, a blocking of the view. Whereas on Shard Collectives, since you have the engine nacelle is part of the entire ship, and the turrets aren't on the top or directly on the bottom, you do have a good sized blind spot. That's something to think about when you're trying to make sure that your ship isn't going to get blown up. So in that kind of pushes, I think that actually does push this ship here, Four Horsemen ship, a little bit ahead of Shard Collective for me. Obviously, it's your own opinion, and I want you to vote on the way you want. But I thought you might like to be interested in what I might vote on. Oh, this is the one that kind of opens up like a nutcracker. And it has the two engines that kind of come out the side back here. Okay. Okay, well, after my brief view and look at these two ships here, I'm going to go ahead and vote on the Four Horsemen. And basically my reason for that is it comes down simply to the gun placements. The turrets here, I like the turret position on the bottom. It gives you a good wide of view for being inside it gives you a good forward view, being able to shoot far in front of you, have a good viewing angles. You're going to get locked. I'm not sure what the turning radius is, but you're going to have your engine nacelle here blocking your field of view. However, when you're in the top turret, you have almost 360-degree view around your entire ship. And for that reason alone, I feel that this ship is going to be far more superior in having tactical survivability, because you're able to defend yourself with your own ship, unlike Shard Collective ship, where unfortunately the turret placements, being both on the top and they're mirrored, they're kind of hiding behind this engine nacelle that's right here. So you can't see my pointer since I don't have a pointer, but that little bit of glass that's right above me here is, if you stick two guns on the side of that becomes the turret, and you have good front coverage and probably some straight rear coverage, but anything that's coming up to you on the side, you're not going to be able to cover. You're not going to be able to defend yourself coming from the side. I believe that the engine nacelles are a little, they're in the way from most of the field of view. And I could be wrong, and I'm not sure, but it kind of put me off from this design a little bit. And again, I want you all out there to just be voting on which spaceship you would like to see in the game, and both of them were about the same. I could go either way. Since I'm not able to see the interiors, I could go either way. And for me, the thing that basically just sold me now is seeing the turret placements, and that's pretty much the only defining feature of each ship that I was finally able to put it like 1 point ahead, you know, as it were, and made me want to choose Four Horsemen, and that's going to be my vote for the next great Starship. All right, thank you everyone for watching.